today I'm going to be showing you how to draw this in Procreate. So the brush pen I used is Studio Pen throughout this whole thing, and the color palette will be the first link in the description box below, so you can always download that whenever you want. And I think you need to have Procreate installed to download it, but if you don't have Procreate, you can always use any other app and just screenshot these colors that you want. So let's get started. So to start off with, I'm going to use the square size canvas, and the color palette I'm going to be using is entirely free. You can just click the first link in the description box below and you can download it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this yellow color at the bottom here, and make sure you are on a new layer, and I'm just going to name this Center Rose. So before I'm going to start drawing, I'm going to on drawing guide, so I'm going to click that and then click edit drawing guide. I'm just going to leave everything like it is right here, and I'm just going to make the color black, and I'm going to higher the thickness. Start with drawing the center flower. I am going to draw a circle, and I'm using the Studio Pen, and my size is 24%. And just draw a circle in the middle like that. And you could just fill that in. So since that is not centered, we are just going to click this mouse button right here, and I'm just going to drag that into the middle, and I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. So once we've got that, I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm just going to name this Center Flower Leaves. So once we've named that, we're going to take this green color right here, and I'm just going to draw some rounded leaves, and make sure that this layer is underneath your center flower, and these leaves can be any shape. So once you've got that, I'm going to select this color right next to that gray color, and I'm just going to draw in some details. So I'm going to lower my brush size and draw in some leaf details. So from now on, all the layers that we're going to be putting is always underneath the center flower layer, and make sure that they're never on top. So now I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to name this Orange Bud. So once you got that, we're going to select that same green color, and I'm just going to draw like a line like that, and on that I'm going to draw some leaves. So once we've got that, I'm going to select the orange color right here. I'm just going to draw like a kind of sort of a vase shape and fill that in. So once you've got that, we're going to take this brown color and start drawing some details. So I'm going to lower my brush size again, maybe to about 7%. I'm just going to draw some lines on one side of this. Once you've got those lines done, I'm going to fill this top part with brown, and then kind of like a crown shape, just random, pointy stuff on that. And we've got that. Now I'm going to move this a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put that in right there. Okay, so once you've got that, I'm going to actually rotate this so it looks like they're coming out of the same spot. And I'm going to create a new layer, and this one's going to be called Rosebuds. I'm going to have that same brown color selected, and I'm just going to draw 3 stems coming out from this. And I'm going to draw some U-shaped cups, which are going to be holding the rosebuds. So once you have that, I'm going to select this pink color we have right here, and I'm going to do the same thing, except the cup is going to be the opposite direction of the brown cup. So I made a new layer, and I named this leaf. I'm going to come and select this dark color right next to the gray, and I'm going to just draw a rounded leaf. 6%, and I'm going to select that studio pen, and I'm going to draw a leaf design on that. Okay, so this is the top flowers done. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to select the center flower. I'm just going to swipe all of these layers, and I'm going to select that group button. And then I'm going to name this top flowers. And I'm going to select the pink color this time again, and I'm going to draw a flower more to the left side like we did with the top. So once I've got that, I'm going to select that same green color right here and make sure that this layer is on the bottom of the center flower. I'm going to put a leaf maybe here and a leaf here. So once you've got those details in, I'm going to select that dark color, that dark yellow color next to the gray. And like I did before, I'm just going to add some detail. So I've got the leaves like that, and now I'm going to start with more details. So now I'm going to name this new layer like I did up here, but the design is going to be a little bit more simple. So I'm going to take my brown color, just going to draw a stem, and then I'm going to take my yellow color and I'm going to draw a circle. Fill that in. Then I'm going to select that same brown color and I'm going to draw some lines like I did before, but this one it's going to be all around. Then I'm going to draw the top crown part, I guess I'm going to call it, and fill that in as well. Like that. And then I'm going to reposition that. Now I'm going to create a brand new layer, and this one's going to be named Orange Bud. So now I'm going to select that brown color and I'm going to just draw a very long stem coming out and draw the same circle. And I'm going to add the details inside. Okay, so once you've got that, I'm actually going to duplicate this layer. Select that layer, and I'm going to move this. I'm going to make this smaller, rotate it, and make it look like they're coming out from the same spot. I'm going to group those layers together, and now I can move them entirely together. Okay, so once we've done that side, we're going to start on this side. And this side has a little bit more other stuff than what we've drawn on these two. So I'm going to create a new layer, and this one's going to be named Orange Flower. And also remember that these are not going to be very detailed. They're just like just simple drawings of flowers. And we're going to select that orange color and draw kind of like an oval shape, I guess. Kind of. I can reshape that, and then I'm going to fill that in. Now, like I did before, I'm going to take the brown color and I'm going to draw a oval inside that one. So once you've got your stems down, I am going to start with the details. So I'm going to start with a leaf first. And this one is not going to be connecting to any stems. So I'm going to select that green color and I'm just going to draw a leaf. So I have my leaf shape here. I kind of fixed it up a little bit, and I'm going to choose that dark yellow color here. I'm going to lower my brush size to 5%, and I'm going to draw in the details. Okay, now I'm going to create a new layer. This one's are just going to be named Orange Buds too. So I'm going to select my orange color, and I'm just going to be drawing some dots around this stem right here. So the last step is to group all of these layers together. So once you've got that, we're going to actually group all of these groups together again. This is just going to be named flowers. And now we can start with the extra details. So I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to take that gray color that we haven't used at all before and put this layer actually underneath all of these layers. So I'm just going to make a square out of this and make sure you're on another layer, and my brush size is probably going to be like 30. Okay, so now we have the center space. So what I'm going to do with the center space is I'm just going to write something. So this one will be called border, and I'm going to create a new layer. This will be called just lettering. And I'm going to select that brown color that we've been using throughout this drawing, and you can write whatever you want. I just want to write spring. I actually want to add one more detail, which is on the border, and I'm going to select my gray color. I'm going to have that like a thinner brush, and I'm just going to do another border around. So the last step is to off drawing guide. So I'm just going to off that, and this is the final result. So I feel like this drawing is very simple. If you did enjoy, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if I should do more videos like this where I do step-by-step tutorials. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!